little tutorial about how to record podcasts, because I think you're missing out on something really, really great. Okay, so what you do is go into iTunes, and you'll want to do this on whatever Dad's computer is, the computer that Dad records, syncs with his iPhone, because you're going to probably want them on the iPhone. And what you do is you go into iTunes Store, and then you can go to Podcasts. And from here, well, you can find all of these podcasts, and you can search via categories, or you can just type the name of a podcast. So you could type anything. I'm just going to look for, say, Radio 4, see what comes up. It's going to, when you do a search up here, it's going to search for everything, so including albums, not podcasts. So you want to refine it here, filter by media type, select podcasts, and now here it's selected a whole load of BBC Radio 4 podcasts. So you can select see all. Now here are a load of podcasts by, well, most of these are BBC, but this is just a general search. So let's say for example you want Desert Island Discs on podcast. I'm just going to type Desert Island Discs and choose filter by podcast, or select filter by podcast. There we go. And here, this looks like it's it, Desert Island Discs with Kirsty Young, and then they've got all of these archives. So then what you do is you can either click on this and get more information about it, and all you need to do is click subscribe. It says subscribe free, so I'm going to select subscribe free. And now what happens is I think it's downloading the latest one. So we've now selected our podcast, and you can use this technique to go and find as many different podcasts as you want. And most radio shows are available in this form as a podcast, and it doesn't have to be BBC, it could be absolutely anything. For example, Dad, my Mac podcast is called Mac Geek Gab, or Mac, do that. Bam, there it is. Go to that, click subscribe free. These are all of the episodes in this podcast. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to come out of the iTunes Store by clicking this X here, and we're going to go to podcasts. And look, here are the ones that we have downloaded, and you click these different views. And what you can do is if you click on this link here, you can select Get All, and it's now, or you could, and it would, if I click that, it's going to download everything, all of those podcasts. Or what you can do is you can select Get and just download those individual ones, and you can look through the information and see what it is. If you right click or control click, you can get the show description, which popped up on another screen. Now when I go down, I'm using the arrow keys, or you can just click on them. It'll give you the whole Brian Cox, he's the physics professor whose book I'm reading. I'm going to get that. Okay, so now they're downloading, now they're on the podcast. So now what you do is you are going to connect your iPhone as you normally do. Now I can't do this on this machine, and I can't show you that final last bit. Julian Fellows. And Bear Grylls. Anyway, I can't do this because I actually connected on another machine. But it's the same thing. What you want to do is the same thing as how you add your photo libraries and music. So you want to connect the iPhone will appear here, and then you click on the summary, and click on the tabs and then check that it's that podcasts are checked, and you might want to have it set to record like the last 10 podcasts, or if you have enough space, just record all of them. But I highly recommend you to go and put these on, and then you can listen to all of these in the car. You don't just have to listen to whatever's on the radio. All I listen to is podcasts. I very rarely listen to music anymore, or I listen to music on podcasts. I mean, anyone can make a podcast. I could make a podcast of film music. Look, if I type in film music, let's see what happens. Film music, podcasts, film score monthly podcast. I did actually do that, and there's not actually very much. Looks like I need to do a film music podcast. Anyway, this one hasn't been up. You can see the release date here. You see, it hasn't actually been updated in a long time. But I could click on this, and then it's got a whole load of film music. Well, let's try something else. Let's try. We could type Beatles if we want, and then we could go podcasts. And I bet someone's released a podcast of the Beatles, and I bet it's just a bunch of Beatles music. And you can listen to a preview of it right here. Just clicking play. Oops. Come on. See what this is all about. It's going to give me the preview. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. I think you get the idea. How do I stop this thing? Where's the thing gone? Anyway. It should be up here.